Hello, everybody. Sabine here, and I am live from the hashtag cafe in Sarasota. And the reason is because I have a very good friend here next to me that I would like to introduce to you. She is one of the co authors of our book, Become Empowered. And so I am going to talk about the book that's being launched today. And you all have the opportunity to even participate in our virtual book launch party, which is happening this evening at 7 p.m. So if you're interested, just put it in the comment and I would DM you the link. So we have a lot of great drawings there as well. But what I want to do today is actually give you a little bit of the backstory, how this book came about. I have a podcast called Become, and I interviewed so many amazing people who shared their story of overcoming adversities and challenges and came out on the other side as their next greater self. And I got so many applications that I could not take everybody. So the idea came, how can I reach more people, maybe with a different venue or a different modality? And so the book was born. And I had many friends who had great stories. A lot of people were talking to me and asking if they can share the story in the book. So these stories that I share, including myself, there are 13 stories. They are empowering, they are so different, entertaining, can make you laugh and cry. And one of the stories is actually with another German friend that I met here in Sarasota. And her story was amazing, really, that I can so relate to by leaving everything behind in your original motherland, so to speak, to start a new life, and also leaving a beloved business behind. So I don't want to go into her story because I want you to read it yourself. And by the way, if you want, I'm going to put the link. It's now on Amazon. Oh, the last thing I wanted to say before I go and introduce you to Bianca, uh, today's sale, so every sale of from today, 50% of the proceeds will go to a nonprofit organization that supports women. And that is bringing awareness and solutions to a very big problem that we have right now, and that is human trafficking. So I'm so pleased to support that organization. So with that said, now I am in the hashtag cafe, and I'm going to turn my camera here to Bianca. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for being here. That's so amazing. And we're so excited. Today's the day.
Today is the day, and I'm excited to be here. And I just wanted to plug in something for your cafe because she always surprises me with a great cafe latte. I love coffee. We are Germans,
Yes,
right?
we do.
Yeah. So we love
do
our
like our
coffee.
latte. Yes, that's true.
And it took me a long time when I first came, actually, 30 years ago, believe it or not. Starbucks were not around yet. So there was just like this normal weak drip coffee. And I was like, oh no, how can I survive here?
Right. I know. Even our drip coffee is German, so
Yeah.
you come and
That's good. I have to
you'll be
try that
spoiled.
one time.
Yes,
Yes.
that's true.
But of course, we don't want to talk about coffee. We
No.
want to talk about the book. And it's coming out today, so you can buy it on Amazon today. Here I can show you. This was my copy. It says not for retail because that was my proof copy that I have. And here on the back side are all the contributing authors,
They're all
including
amazing.
Yes,
I read
they
their
are.
stories. It's so cool.
Yeah,
To be part of it. I'm so excited.
yeah. So tell me a little bit about your story. I mean, you, without giving everything away, right? But you came to the United States. There was quite a uh, adjustment, right? You left everything behind.
I did. we came and I closed everything down. I had a yarn store, and we decided to move, so I closed it down and came
Yeah.
just like that.
Just like that. I love it.
Just like that.
Just
We're
like
very
that.
spontaneous. So
Yes, yes,
that's what
yes.
it is.
Yeah. And this is oftentimes where you get the best and greatest opportunities, right? So when you hear this, I would love to hear from you too. Are you spontaneous or rather reserved? It doesn't matter which type, because we all have our uniqueness. So
Mhm.
and now you did you move to Sarasota right away?
No, we ended up first in Virginia, in Fairfax, which I really liked. So it's a nice area, but we don't like winters. This is a problem. So we came to Florida all the spring breaks and winter breaks and all the things, and then we decided to move to Florida and
Yeah.
found this beautiful city. And yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. I'm
And
still happy here.
yeah, and, it's so funny because when we first met, we realized that we had so many things in common. Because I used to live in Virginia. I had my first business there, a performing arts school that I closed down 3 years ago, and then now I'm living the beautiful life, the beach life here.
Endless summer kind of thing.
Yes, there's just something about palm trees,
I know. And white sand.
and white sand. See, this is
Unbeatable.
unbeatable.
Mhm.
But see, the white sand here in Sarasota is one of the #1 rated beaches, a Siesta Key, and they're literally the sand is white. And at Christmas time, we go there often, and that is our white Christmas.
Yeah, it looks like snow, actually.
It
It
does.
does.
It does.
When you are in when you go there at night, it's like a
Uh-huh.
glittery wonderland. Yes.
Yeah, isn't it interesting? So, uh, something I learned myself just very recent was that in one of the stories that or part of the story that Bianca shared in our book is the fact that she had to close her beloved yarn store, and she became a photographer. But there's just something about the feeling that you have when you knit and have your coffee or tea next to it, right?
Yes.
So what happened? Tell us.
Well, I'm surrounding myself with the fun things, and coffee is a tea. More tea for me, but tea is my love language.
Uh-huh.
And then when we wrote the book, I reconnected to the idea that yarn is missing in my life, and I brought it back. So
Wow.
we decided to extend the cafe into a yarn store. This will happen in May. So you see it here. There's yarn
Ooh.
hanging already, but there will be more. And I wasn't even thinking about it until we wrote the book. I was like, I miss it.
Mhm.
I was so sad reading my own story. At one point, I'm like, it is exciting, but I was sad because I'm like, I had to leave this. And this was such a big part of my life. And knitting is just always calming down and, fun. You create something, you have something to
Mhm.
show after this.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, and I introduced that idea to my husband, and he was like, yes, do it. Why not? And this is what we're doing right now.
Wow.
Extending the cafe to yarn store.
Yes.
Yep.
And that is another thing that I realized after the book was done. All the different things that happened also to or for the authors itself. Like in your case, you realized that you missed it, and now it's another opportunity. You start a new venture, new business, and or expand your business that you have now. Other authors told me that it was a healing process, and if you have not yet listened to the last podcast that I interviewed Rosalind Rourke, who is also one of the authors, and she shared her experience with being part of the book. And for me, it's just so heartwarming.
It was.
You
It
know?
touched me very much.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Such an amazing circle of women that you brought together. This was an extremely eye-opening experience, and being part of this and having all those beautiful women and their beautiful stories combined in one package, in one book. That's such a great project. So
Yeah.
thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
No,
You're
that's so
welcome.
exciting.
Yes, and to tell you the truth, it was more than I expected. I wanted to write this book, share the stories, but it became so much more. And especially thinking about the things that happen with our connections, and it's going far beyond what happened. So it's not done yet. So there are many other things in the making. And just having that connection and this networking of like-minded women supporting each other is absolutely phenomenal. So, well, we hope you enjoyed this short backstory here, and of course, we invite you to share this video, to go on Amazon and order your copy and support this project, and support also the nonprofit that we give 50% of the proceeds to. And yeah, that is wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing.
Of course. Thanks
And-
for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, so let me see if I can just bring this up here just a little bit. There in the background, you see the yarn.
Here, here's the coffee.
That is fantastic. Awesome. So thank you so much. And when you watch this after it was live, you can still put comment on there. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm also going to in my Facebook group, and also on Instagram and LinkedIn, there will be a link to join us this evening.
Oh yeah.
That's right. We
Book
forgot
launch
about
party. Most important thing.
That's right. So this
Tonight at 7, right?
at
Yes.
7. At 7. So, and everybody who's participating and supporting us there, we have some drawings. And I am so pleased to announce that we have some donations and some supporters that donated the grand prize. And the grand prize, should we reveal it?
Explain to me how
Why not?
Yeah. So it's something everybody loves, everybody can use, and that's a getaway, a 3-day, 4 days, 3 nights getaway to Miami, only in Miami. Yeah, so we have the drawing. So everybody who's going to be there, just make sure you are there, and we can give this drawing away. And not this drawing, well, we would do the drawing to give the trip away, but everybody that comes will get something. So I promise. All right. That's it.
See you later then.
Yeah. See you
Bye,
later,
you guys.
alligator. Bye-bye.
Bye.